to another video. Before we start writing the test cases in Cypress, it is very important to understand the Cypress folder structure, knowing what each folder is used for so that it will help you to write a clean test, organize your project properly and scale your automation framework. In this video, I will explain each folder that is created by Cypress, what files will go where and the best practices you should follow as a beginner. When you install the Cypress, it creates a folder structures like this guys. It will create a folder called Cypress. Under that, E2E, fixtures, support, cypress.config.js and package.json file. This will create like this. And now let's understand each folder structure one by one. The most important folder is E2E. So under this, you can write the test cases and it contains all the end-to-end test files. For an example, I have created add to cart.cy.js file. So here it is used to write the test cases. So you can create your own test cases. For an example, I can give login.cy.js, signup.cy.js or checkout.cy.js file, so that you can define the features and module of your application. So here I have written the add to cart.cy.js file. Here I have written the test cases of the application. So this is the test case I have written, and we will move on to the another folder called fixtures. So here I have defined checkout.user.json. So here I have written the first name, last name and postal code, and this JSON is used here in add to cart.cy.js. So this is how you will use the fixtures in the spec file. I'm I'm storing this in the users, and I'm using this user JSON in fill checkout info. So we will move on to the another folder called support. Here in the support folder, it is used to store the reusable code guys. For example, I have written some custom commands so that I will, wherever I call by using cy dot and this custom command name, this particular reusable code will be triggered. For example, if I go to add to cart.cy.js, I have written cy.login. So I did not give the usernames or passwords or the locators. I have just defined that in the commands.json file, JS file. Yeah. So this is how the support folder is been used. We'll move on to the another folder called cypress.config.js. This is a main file which is being created by Cypress to configure your project. For an example, you can define the base URL. So whenever you call like this slash, the Cypress will automatically know that it need to call the base URL. Under this spec file, I have called by using slash. So the Cypress will automatically know that it needs to call this base URL. So in this project, I have not defined base URL elsewhere. I have only defined in the cypress.config.js. And also you can define the default command timeout and page load timeout. And we'll move on to the another folder called package.json. So here all the dev dependencies will be stored, guys. So whatever dependencies your project is using, all the project related dependencies information will be stored here, and also the version. Right now I'm using the Cypress 15.9 version, and also it is used to define the test scripts. Here Cypress open, I have written a test script called cypress colon open. Instead of writing the npx cypress open, I can just write npm run. I'll comment it out. Cypress colon open. So this will run this particular test script. So whenever you are working on the real project, whenever you want to run the smoke test, you can just define smoke test and then run this particular script like this. So this will run the smoke test of the application. So in the summary, I can say you that E2E is used to store the test cases. Fixtures file is used to store the test data. Support folder is used to write the reusable code and the custom commands. Package.json, it's used to store the dependencies and the test scripts. cypress.config.js file, it is used to store the configurations of your project. Understanding this folder structure will make your Cypress automation clean, scalable and easy to maintain. In the next video, I will start writing the test cases one by one and you can follow along with me. So this is from today, guys, and if you like the video, please like to share, subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more videos. Until then, bye.